I knew that this was gonna be the outcome. Like, I would never purposely hurt someone, ever.
It's understandable that not everyone loves everyone. And when it comes to Kendall Jenner, it's also understandable that with millions of followers, they aren't all gonna love you.
You know what? I was feeling myself then, and that's okay.
But oh my God, there is some crazy behind the scenes jealousy going on in Kendall Jenner's life. And it's not just me. I'm talking crazy celebrity news gossipy jealousy.
Yeah, I've been really bad lately.
Lately worse than ever?
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Rihanna. Yes, you heard me right. Rihanna. See, there were rumors of a feud between Rihanna and Kendall, and this was fueled by Rihanna's belief that Kendall had taken Cara Delevingne's friendship away from her.
Rihanna and Kendall have been feuding since 2012, and their feud has become legendary in recent years.
Right away, right after saying that, I have to say it sounds a little bit like middle school drama, but that's what Hollywood is, right? Just glorified middle school drama? Excuse me, Miss Smith? Kendall stole Cara away from me? Is probably what Rihanna meant to say.
I don't like anything that's harsh.
The situation reportedly intensified because Rihanna considers Kendall as a talentless brat. Yeah, quote for quote, talentless brat. Okay, this might be upgraded to high school drama at this point.
When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
The insider noted that Rihanna and Cara's chemistry has always remained strong, and Rihanna has kept her possessive feelings in check. Additionally, Rihanna was reportedly unhappy with Kendall's association with Chris Brown, who is Rihanna's ex-boyfriend.
I had to deal with that, and that's not easy for me to understand or interpret.
Ooh, ex-boyfriend obsession. We're back down to middle school drama again. Naomi Campbell. So picture this, Naomi Campbell, the OG supermodel. She isn't exactly handing out gold stars to Kendall Jenner's modeling journey.
Kendall Jenner being the highest paid model while saying she cherry picks her jobs and could never do 30 shows in a season.
Next question.
In fact, she's blatantly spoken out about her thoughts on Kendall Jenner. On the Meredith Vieira show, she passionately declared that in her day, climbing the modeling ladder was a full-on workout and not just a stroll. She slyly pointed out that her generation worked hard, like break a sweat hard, and they're still at it. As for the newbies, well, according to Naomi, it's a bit too much of an easy come, easy go. And you bet that she was referring directly to Kendall and her modeling trajectory. Later on in a follow-up chat with People magazine, Naomi playfully compared the glory days when models were famous, you know, even before social media was a thing. And she basically took a dump on Kendall Jenner's modeling trajectory. She basically said that it was way harder to get any recognition before social media. And nowadays, she claims that it's a piece of cake. But hey, times change, right? And the most successful entrepreneurs are always going to exploit the best resources at their disposal. And you bet that Kendall Jenner knows what she's doing. Stephanie Seymour. Now, just like Naomi Campbell, Stephanie Seymour, the legendary supermodel, isn't holding back when it comes to Kendall Jenner, and she's not exactly a fan, stating that Kendall is the polar opposite of what supermodels used to be. Are you noticing a trend here? Because I am. According to her, the days of the true supermodels are over, and these new faces don't quite deserve the iconic title. She even went as far as suggesting a new name for them. Are you ready for this? The of the moment. Talk about some serious shade in the fashion world. In all of this trash talking, is it really warranted? Or is it just flat out jealousy? Alright, Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez and the Jenner sisters, Kendall and Kylie, had a little bit of a roller coaster relationship thanks to the drama surrounding Jay Biebs. Does Justin ever cause any friendships to blossom? Or is it always the opposite? See, back in Coachella 2014, Selena and Kendall were all smiles for selfies. But Selena swiftly hit the unfollow button right afterward. According to TMZ, Selena understood how the Kardashians' reality show played a role in shaping a rather Fantasia-esque world for Kylie and Kendall. Even though Selena was just hanging out for the concert and boosting their brand, she eventually saw through the fantasies and made a timely escape. Run, Selena! Run far away! TMZ also claimed that Selena cutting ties was potentially linked to the ongoing substance abuse claims with the Jenners, but those claims were promptly debunked. Taylor Swift. Alright, are you ready for this one?
I don't like your perfect crime.
Why the cold vibes between Taylor Swift and Kendall/Kylie? Well, it might have something to do with their close ties to Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. When looking for the reason behind a feud, never look any further than Kanye West. Kim spilled the tea on Watch What Happens Live, and she revealed that Kendall was never officially in Swift's squad. Despite having mutual friends and Kendall making appearances in some of Taylor Swift's tour shows, the internet detectives, they took Taylor Swift's Look What You Made Me Do video and they sort of nitpicked at a little bit of things and thought that she was making a mockery of Kendall's tattoos on her legs. Craziness. Rebecca Romijn isn't holding back either when it comes to her views on Kendall Jenner, and her model colleagues feel the same way. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight, Rebecca questioned the relationship between followers and money, stating, specifically, that no one has shown that many followers on social media equates to money. Girl, do I have something to tell you, and you might not like it. It has something to do with the fact that Kendall Jenner can charge millions of American dollars for a singular social media endorsement. But yeah, followers don't really equate to money, right? Rebecca expressed her frustration with the situation, adding that many reputable figures in the fashion industry find it hard to deal with. Romijn bluntly declared, "I'm not a fan of the fact that these social media stars are now the faces of fashion. They aren't supermodels." However, fashion always shifts, and it's a fact of life. Clearly, Rebecca isn't really picking her words properly about the influence of social media in the fashion world. Alright, let's move on to Janice Dickinson, one who's never one to hold back. She made it clear that she's not a fan of Kendall Jenner. When Kim Kardashian and Kanye West were graced with the cover of Vogue in 2016, Dickinson expressed to her distaste, feeling the urge to vomit. And to add fuel to the fire, she dismissed Kendall Jenner as no supermodel, where she confidently stated that Kendall will not be able to beat me, and she's unable to do anything along those lines. See, to me it seems like many of these models who are at least twice the age of Kendall seem to have some serious words to say to her behind her back. And of course, when the cameras are on. And I gotta wonder, Rebecca and everyone else, would you say any of that to Kendall's face? Or would you do what the rest of us would do when you saw her in public and ask for a selfie so you can show your friends that you met her? Either way, I can promise you something. Kendall knows what she's doing.
Like, I'm still just enjoying life on my own, and I'm okay with that right now.
Let's move on to Judd Apatow, a little bit of a different route here. Judd had something to say about a certain Kendall Jenner advertisement. I bet you know exactly which advertisement I'm talking about. And it's a drink. But no, it's not a tequila ad. It's a less alcoholic drink. Kendall Jenner's Pepsi ad is etched in the Hall of Fame of advertising history as one of the most divisive and tone-deaf ads that was ever released to the public. Judd Apatow's take on Twitter was particularly noteworthy. Amid the sea of criticisms, Judd's tweet stood out, where he said, "I could spend the rest of my life trying and not even come close to crafting something as funny as this Pepsi ad." He makes a good point. There's definitely comedy to be had. Paris Jackson. Well, Kendall and Kylie once stirred a bunch of controversy by selling t-shirts featuring cropped faces of musical legends. Some of these musical legends, like Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, The Doors, and Ozzy Osbourne, to name a few. This move sparked criticism, notably from the late Michael Jackson's daughter. As a devoted fan of bands like Led Zeppelin, The Doors, and Floyd, Kendall expressed her dismay, saying, "These bands shaped who I am now. This fashion, however, is something that I support." And Paris just does not agree. Paris emphasized the importance of respecting and honoring these musical icons, particularly when you're the offspring of the legendary Michael Jackson. You know, there's undoubtedly a lot to say on the matter. And on the same sort of topic, let's talk about the uber famous band, The Doors, who have publicly expressed their displeasure by sending Kendall and Kylie Jenner a cease and desist notice for unwillingly using their image on merchandise that was unlicensed yet sold and reproduced. In reference to a t-shirt with Kendall's picture superimposed onto a Jim Morrison, who was their lead guitarist, portrait, the cease and desist letter reads as the following: "The Doors have lately learned that Kendall and Kylie are selling shirts featuring our protected property without our permission or knowledge. The registered trademarks may lead to customer confusion, mistake, or deception, leading them to believe that Kendall and Kylie clothing has been authorized by The Doors when no such authorization has been sought or supplied by The Doors." Yes, That is a legitimately real cease and desist letter that was sent to the Jenners' front door. So which of these celebrity feuds with Kendall Jenner surprised you the most? Do you believe that all of these supermodels have the right to have such hatred towards Kendall? Are they just jealous? Let us know in the comments below. And which sacred celebrity feuds would you like us to dive into next? Let us know as well. Until then, keep your head up high and make sure that if you do want to become a supermodel, you do it the old-fashioned way, where no social media is allowed.